Alright, man. Last one. This, like I stated, is the second best project of 2015 in my opinion. Mark Battles and Dizzy Wright, Lost in Reality. Featuring Derek Lou, Brittany Janae, Euros, Corey Guns, Chris Webby, Emilio Rojas. Oh man, where do I start? Like, the production was on point. So this is how I listened to this project. The first time I listened to it, I sonically listened to it, meaning I listened to it for the production. All on point. The second time, the lyrics with the production. And third time, the flow, features, lyrics, production. All on point. You know what I mean? Off the bat, it get 10 out of 10. I love every song on here. Production, 10 out of 10. Let's just get into it, man. The first track, Conscious, the dopeness of that production. All of them did their thing on this album, but I've kind of seen a competition between Dizzy Wright and Mark Battles. You know what I'm saying? And on the first track, I'm gonna give it to Mark Battles. Just his verse was incredible. His lyrics, his bars. Dizzy Wright no pushover, but he definitely, you know what I'm saying, skated on Dizzy on this one. It was incredible. The realistic of their lyrics was just phenomenal. It's like, wow. You know what I mean? Give you really some real shit to think about when you're hearing what they're going through. Well, you know, everything that's happening with their struggles, their rap careers, you know, them feeling they're underrated, their life, everything. You know, Conscious was a dope record, and I love that L sample, you know, and they flows and the hook was good. The second track, My Life, featuring Euros, real life experiences, you know, throughout each one of them in their careers. I think Euros had the best verse. I do need to check his music out as well. But that mellow beat with that sample was just on point. And I think, honestly, like, Euros had the best verse, but Mark Battles and Dizzy Wright, it really opened me up to knowing them more as artists, you know what I mean? Because Mark Battles, if y'all don't know, I've been listening to him for a minute. I love his Saturday School mixtape series. Thought it was incredible. I've listened to a couple of Dizzy Wright projects as well. I reviewed a couple. You know what I mean? I think Dizzy Wright is from Vegas, if I'm correct. So yeah, definitely a great song. Moving on to number 3, Too Far, featuring Euros. It's about making it, you know what I'm saying, in life, basically, as far as rap or your life, whatever perspective you have on it. They all did a great job. You know, the honesty in their lyrics is what I loved about the record. The production, the sample was crazy. You know, the soulfulness of that hook. And they all match well with their flow, so they definitely did their thing on that beat. Number 4, Coming Home. The lyrics to me was inspiring. You know what I mean? You could take it for what it's worth, but I was inspired by the lyrics, just the detail that they gave in them. I love the production. What else did I like? The sample was so smooth and on point to where it's like you have to run that back, you know. And the hook was also nice as well. Now here's where the album really picks up for me. Number 5, Get 3 Checks. Hustle Back, featuring Derek Lou. He spazzed on that record. Like, they all murdered that fucking beat. That beat hard as fuck. They went in there, did their job. All of them had a solid verse. I had no problem with it, but Derek Lou to me had the best verse. Don't know who he is, but I seen his name around. Killed that. You know, and I'm like, oh, it can't get no better than this. Wrong. Number 6, Ain't No More. Amazing, amazing, amazing record. I Get 3 Checks, featuring Derek Lou. This nigga raw as fuck, man. His flow, his bars, his lyrics. This nigga was killing this track. And I'm like, God damn, like, it's nothing more, like, what can I say about it? It's just simply amazing. I think he had that track by itself, if I'm correct. You know what I mean? That shit was just fucking flawless. Like, he can spit, you know, some deep, thought-provoking shit. And I like lyrical cats, and this nigga definitely is a lyrical one. I'm not hyping it because I really don't listen to these artists that well, but when I hear a great project for everything is on point, from the lyrics to the flows to the production, the cohesiveness of the album, this shit was on point. Hold On, featuring Brittany Janae. I think all of them was even on the track. You know, it was a vicious track though, don't get it fucked up. They all murdered that shit, but I think their flows, verses was even. The hook was okay though, you know what I mean? Still a good record. Brittany definitely can sing. You know, I'm not gonna take no credit from her, but I still feel like, damn, if they had the money behind them, they definitely could have got somebody with a little more notoriety. But it's probably one of their homegirls or something like that. So I respect the hustle. I respect the grind. Number 8, All Comes Down. I don't know why y'all gonna say something about it, featuring Euros, but was it me, or could you just hear Drake on this record? For some reason, I just feel like I could hear Drake on this record. The mellow beat, the soulful sample, the relatable hook. If you really listen to that hook, is very relatable to at least me and the world. If you really go through shit, passionate lyrics. They flows was slow, but for some reason with that beat, I just heard Drake on it. Not that I'm a fucking stan or whatever. It's just that with certain beats, you can hear Lil Wayne on it. You can hear Jay-Z on it. You can hear Kanye. You can hear Eminem on it. You know, you can hear so forth and so on. I just felt like I heard him on that record for some reason. But it's a fucking great record. Foster Brothers. You know what I mean? That shit, Jesus Christ. Like, number 9, featuring Derek Lou. Derek Lou verse was fucking amazing. You know, the hook was dope. Their verses was crazy. The sample was raw. The beat was hard. But Derek Lou just came through that shit and shut shit down. Like, Foster Brothers is one of my best records, you know what I mean, on here. It didn't get 3 checks, but it's damn near up there. Number 10, Praying To, featuring Derek Lou. When Derek dropped the Yeezus line, I was like, all right, nigga, that's what I'm talking about. It was just incredible. Like, I literally wrote, wow. Like, you know, I wrote verses, lyrics. Damn. You know, incredible record right there. You know what I mean? Because when I heard that Yeezus line, I was like, wow, that shit is Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? The last track, The Cypher, it was cool. I'm not going to say it's not. I like Mark Battles because he dropped the Patriots line. I thought that was dope. Corey Gunn definitely spazzed. Emilio Rojas. They all did their thing on it. You know what I mean? Overall, like I gave the rating 10 out of 10. Like all tracks, production 10 out of 10. It was a good album, man. Like I'm not even going to sit here and bullshit. I'm like, damn. Like on some next level shit, as far as lost in reality, I get it. Like some people are lost in reality and you don't understand what's going on day-to-day basis, but you can't get lost in certain shit. You got to find your way. And this album was incredible. Like January started and we heading into March, and this is the second project that is the best in the year for me, you know, and the year just started. So this year gonna be interesting as far as music, but I don't give a shit what nobody say. This definitely is number 2. Lupe's still number 1, you know what I'm saying? I don't think nothing gonna come and knock that out, but this is definitely second from everything I've heard from, you know, album wise. This is definitely number 2. You know, Drake gets number 3, of course, you know what I mean? But the 4th and 5 slot is really what I'm gonna see with Wale and Kendrick, you know what I mean? And whoever else in that lyrical bracket. Like, let's not get it fucked up. Like, you have to be in a lyrical bracket. Lyrical bracket, these niggas is on point. Very fucking underrated. I give them a round of applause for a great album. I definitely suggest you go check this out. Y'all can say I'm overhyping. Y'all can say what I want. I haven't been this enthusiastic in a minute about an album because I didn't think I was going to like it. I'm going to tell you the truth. You know, but I enjoyed this shit, you know, and it's on my phone as we speak. And, you know, you got to support real music. I'm hoping I can go find a physical copy because I definitely need this in my collection. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about it. I done talked too much. I'm going to call it a night. Hit me up on Kick, Instagram, Twitter. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I stated for March. So if you got any questions or any thoughts, any blogs you probably want to see me talk about in March, you know, leave it on Twitter, Instagram, whatever have you, this video. But other than that, I'm out, man. Shout out to the subs.